Section 2 is on report and analysis report creation. We can create a new cash flow report via the Report Wizard button found on the PAC-M toolbar. Because we are wanting a report, we're going to keep the report type as report for this example. Here, you can also rename your reports. We're going to keep it as report for now as well. By clicking Next, you'll be able to select the headings you want to see on the report. We're going to keep all the default options this time. We then have to click Next and define our date range. We can define it on a monthly, quarterly, yearly, day or irregular time frame. And in this setup, it's going to be on a monthly basis, and it's going to be between the dates of January 2017 and January 2018. So all the months in between will be reported on. Click Finish when all of your report settings have been defined. This should generate our report for us. Now, we can change the settings up here to what exactly we want to be reported on. However, we're going to stick to certain assumptions this time round. So our default settings are pretty much accurate. We're going to have portfolio properties as the report on basis. Instead of the factor being net income, we want to see the total cash flow as the outcome this time. We also want to see this on an actual basis, and we want to see it on a monthly scale, which I have already set when we created the report in the Report Wizard box. Although I'm sticking to certain assumptions here, you can change the report on to segment, property or unit outcomes. You can also change the date very easily by right clicking and changing to quarter or years. And we can change the moment to nominal or to a present value alternative. In nominal, the cash flow appears in the month in which it would be accrued. The actual cash flow appears in the month in which it would be received. Present value, or PV, means the outcomes are discounted to today's value using the equivalent yield or discount rate rather than using the inflation rate. We can also change our factors. We can change them to show the rental value, cash flow, or descriptive characteristics of income and expenses. We can also show time-weighted performance, money-weighted performance, capital values, and average unexpired lease terms. You can obviously have multiple factors displayed side by side, depending on how you're going to lay out your report. So we can have total expenses, for example, next to capital received, and we can define that by both being in January 2017. But for now, we're going to keep our report to just show us the factor of the total cash flow. Right. Now we have filled in the basic requirements. So we filled in the property details, the unit details, the assumption details, and now our report details. We can now hit the cash flow button to produce our first cash flow. So we're going to run our report. If we tick this little box here and say reformat reports, we'll get a nice tidy outcome. When ready, we'll hit start, and this should generate our cash flow. So we can now see the results of the cash flow report. So here, because I selected portfolio properties, it's reporting on a property basis, and it's reporting the total cash flow.